How's it going, everybody? I'm Will, and today we're going to talk about autonomous driving in vehicles in the United States. So, what is autonomous driving? Autonomous driving is the concept of a self-driving car, and that means that there's a system of cameras, sensors, and computers that all work together to operate a car and allow it to travel from place to place. And autonomous vehicles can still have a person in the driver's seat or in the car in general, but it's not a requirement, and that's the beauty of it. So, where is this happening? Debates have occurred in pretty much every state since 2012, but only California, Nevada, Florida, and DC have come to any consensus whatsoever, whether it leans one way or another. And Congress introduced rules regarding testing, but there are no rules outside of this, and there's a few guidelines from the NHTSA. So, who is using them right now? Any of those cars out there are owned by regular consumers for the most part, but in the future we could see it being very applicable to tourist services, to freight delivery and taxi industries. And this technology is currently very expensive, so it is kind of reserved for the upper middle class to the upper class. Where is this occurring? So testing on autonomous vehicles is currently being done in several states. A few examples is California, where Tesla is trying to develop their self-driving car for consumers, and in Detroit, Michigan, both Ford and GM are trying to do the same. When we'll be seeing these vehicles, there's been a big debate back and forth on Twitter and beyond, where Elon Musk has pretty much been very vague about when they'll come out, and then he pushes the deadline back, and then it pushes the deadline back. But it's safe to say that within the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be seeing a lot more of these. The business applications of autonomous driving, specifically industry-wise, the technology would reduce the cost and be applicable to freight delivery, taxi services, bus drivers, casual travel, and more. And two truths and a lie, we have autonomous vehicles include any vehicle, not exclusively cars. Autonomous vehicles are completely safe, and the only thing keeping them from being manufactured is legislative steps. And autonomous vehicles require both cameras and sensors to understand the world outside of the car.